Hi Rare fam, welcome back to Rarity by You with your girl Dean. Happy Youth Day South Africa. Now, a firm belief that I have is that one should plug in, connect and get involved into inspiring groups or platforms that celebrates you, the real, raw and rare you, and the you that makes you you. So I had this powerful conversation with the beautiful Rare Queen. You know, her journey on Miss Heidedal. It's Angelique Stasi. So check out this next video and don't forget to share it with someone who might need to hear this. Check it out. I'm excited to be here with you all, and I have a very special guest joining me today, having a conversation and just being real, raw and rare. And I always say this phrase that it's not supposed to be perfect. So we're going to say no to perfection and we're going to say yes to confidence. Yes. And it sounds still as confidence. So I just want to welcome our very special guest, Angelique. Welcome. Rick.
Thank you, Angelique.
Thank you for taking the time out just to talk to us today and just sharing your story. First, I want to congratulate you on being crowned Miss Photogenic and Personality.
Thank you, Angelique.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to have you. So I'm super excited.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah. So the very important question that I normally ask is, what is your story? And we're going to talk about your journey on Miss Heidedal. So can you please just introduce yourself first, and then we'll jump right into it.
Okay. I'm Angelique Stasi. I'm 21 years of age, and I'm currently doing my second year at the University of Technology in cinematology.
Wow. So can you tell us about your journey on Miss Heidedal? I mean, this is a huge platform, and for you to be part of it, I mean, how did it feel? Can you share more about that, please?
I think the story behind my story, this journey was just to expose myself, to allow myself to grow in not only the modeling industry, but pageantry also. And if I can say myself, I've really grown, and I'm very happy with the progress I've made so far. During this whole journey and afterwards also, I've got a few upcoming gigs also, and I'm just glad that everything went according to plan.
Yeah, the opportunities that came with it, right?
Yes.
What did you take from this experience?
Our theme was survivor, nah? And to survive, you continuously function and remain alive during any serious hardships. And all I do these days, or after this whole journey, was to just get through the day. I am where I am. I'm living in that moment. So just to get through that specific day, it's more than enough. Just to survive that day, it's enough. That's what I took from this whole journey. To just go through it. It's really okay. Just survive the day. Tomorrow will see for itself.
Yeah. And that's how you're living it out confidently.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, so that's amazing. You know, it's quite difficult to take part in pageants as well, but knowing yourself in the moment, you know, and who you are, it's very important during the journey, because it's after all competition as well. So it can be very tough, but to know who you are during it, it's very important.
Yes. You never really have competition because you know who you are.
Yes. And it's also nice to collaborate with other women. I mean, you were all there rooting for each other. We were watching, and you were also happy to be, you know, women together, young ladies together.
It's more like a sisterhood, or a bond we form. Not like a pageant or competition. Was a bond, or fun times. Nothing pageant-wise.
Yeah, wow, that's powerful, because back in the day when people take part in such pageants and stuff, there was competition in it, and mense was kattig, verstaan jy? So it's nice to see the sisterhood being formed in Miss Heidedal. Why would you encourage younger ladies to embark on this journey, on the Miss Heidedal journey?
Miss Heidedal journey is a platform for young ladies to allow themselves to bring change, not only for like themselves in their own lives, but to everyone else who like seeks the opportunity to better themselves for themselves. And I think if you come with a mindset to like change for yourself, then I think Miss Heidedal platform is just the right platform for you.
Yeah.
Because you grow in so many aspects you never really think you can grow in.
Yeah, it's not just about looking pretty and all those kind of things. And it's more than that. It's more than
really more than.
Yeah. Yes. And that's when I saw when you guys being crowned, and it was just a celebration.
It was a celebration.
Yes, it was a celebration. You look at everyone looked amazing. I loved how you walked down that runway with this confidence in your personality, knowing who you are. It just came through, you know. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was natural.
Yes. So many times when we hear about beauty pageants, and we immediately think like you have to look a certain way, or, you know, in your opinion, how would you say the culture is, you know, Miss Heidedal? What's the culture?
The thing of Miss Heidedal is you don't need to look a specific way to enter. Irrespective of your race, culture, age, okay, you have to be a specific age to enter. But like height-wise, weight-wise, nothing. None of that really matters when you enter Miss Heidedal. And you don't even need like experience. You learn as you go through the journey. So it's really like a raw platform for you to discover yourself really.
Wow, that's powerful. I love that, because that's what it's all about. You're on this journey of self-discovery, and you learn so much about yourself, you know. How did this affect your self-esteem?
In a very positive way, I must say. I've gained so much more confidence, honestly. And I'm so much more bold and eager to better myself for myself. It's all about the me now.
Yes.
To better myself. Yeah.
That's very important. I actually have a journal that just came out that's about the Who Am I journey. So who am I? My journey with me accompanied by God, because we tend to focus, we lose focus, and then we focus on other people and other things instead of, you know, getting to a place of self-awareness, self-discovery, and you can practice then self-love towards yourself. And that's so important.
I think if you know who you are, then you really have self-love.
Yes.
Because it's like the package, it comes together.
You're so wise. I love it. Okay, so, you know, peer pressure, bullying in schools, comparison, depression is flying high amongst, you know, our youth. And how would you encourage our youth of today to not get discouraged when exposed to these kind of environments or experiencing these kind of things?
I like encourage myself daily with Isaiah 41 verse 10. Says, fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you with my righteous right hand. And I think if we just give everything to God, and it's always easier said than done, or even more easier if you're not the one going through it. But I believe that if God can bring you to it, He can definitely take you like through it. So if you just like surrender all and just give it to Him, I'm pretty sure He'll help you. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah. When you include God in your journey and being faithful, which is not an easy journey, but you push yourself towards it. So it's amazing to see that you put God in everything you do. It is challenging to discover who you are while in your preteens. You're not in your preteens, but you've been through that journey, you know?
Yeah.
How did you get to a place, or your journey of self-discovery and knowing how to be resilient through all these challenges as a young lady?
If I look back, my teenage years, like are more or less the same as my teenagers, but here and there I've grown a lot. Like I talk more and I have more confidence than like a grade 8-year-old or whatever the case may be. But I think if you once you get older, as the years pass now, I think you get more wiser and you just stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
If you find yourself in situations, there's nothing other than to be resilient, to bounce back, or whatever the case may be. Because if it's something you can change, by all means change it. But if it's not something if it's something you can't change, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Except to bounce back, to be resilient, and to just accept things as it is.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I know it's hard sometimes, and it's easier said than done. But I think it's a process you need to go through.
Yeah, and unfortunately you have to do it by yourself. And we having a 12-year-old now, I'm thinking that, you know, she's on her journey of discovering who she is, and it's quite a difficult place to be in, and not knowing, you're so confused. How would you advise someone, you know, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old right now?
I think if she surrounds herself with people more or less the same, that values her values, and that like believes her beliefs, because it doesn't make sense if you chill or like hang out with people with different principles as you, or different views on certain stuff. It's just gonna influence you even more. Then you're just more confused, because now you know what's right and what's wrong, but then you surround yourself with people that's like doing the wrong stuff, but you know it's wrong, but because of you surrounding yourself with them, it becomes like a norm to do the wrong stuff. So I think if you just like surround yourself with people more or less the same values as you, then you grow through it also.
Yes. No, that's wise advice. So I will definitely let my daughters tune into this video because they do not always listen to us as a mom, you know. We preach a lot.
But I also didn't listen to my mother.
Yes, but
I think it's part of teenage.
Yes, but what did you take from your mother? I mean, when you become a mother, you plant that seed, and it might not always look like you know, you take it, or you don't listen, or as a mom you feel like het die kind gehoor wat ek sê, of het dit gaan sit. What did you take from your mom? You know,
my mother always used to say, ek keer jou vir die laaste keer. Maar as sy sê ek keer jou vir die laaste keer, then I know stop it. No, really stop it now. So it's like a joke at the beginning. It's a joke. But as soon as she says, as the last keer wat ek jou keer, then I know
this is now.
Now I must listen now. Yeah. This is now.
Wow. Yeah, so that's seed that get planted after all. Like, you know, whatever your mom taught you throughout your preteens, your childhood, it did get planted, because look at you. Such a strong, brave, courageous young lady.
Thank you, Auntie.
Social media can play such a huge role in how we portray ourselves, and create such like expectations of how we're supposed to be, how we're supposed to fit in, and sometimes it's not even real, or how the people live. How do you separate this comparison, knowing that it's not all how it seems on social media, and be real and raw, living living a life closest to your most authentic self? It's a long question, I know.
What I can say is social media is a scam. Like, not everything we see on social media is like the whole truth. And I try to take everything with a knip salt, as they say in Africa, with a knip salt. And I think if you just be yourself, none of this will really like affect you in some kind of way. And I think you don't need to adjust or conform to anything or anyone if it's not going to benefit you at the end of the day. And it's nice to be part of a group. It's nice to belong somewhere. but it's more fun to stand out also. It's more fun to be other than the others. It's like they're gonna miss you when you're not there, because the talkative ones are there, or the funny one, or the quiet ones are there. So I think just be yourself, and then social media will stay social media.
Yeah,
it's like never gonna change.
yes,
But I think to know who you are, the false news or whatever social media can give you won't really affect or have an effect on you.
Yes. What I've also learned is in this journey that when something disturbs your inner peace, you unfollow it, because it's not, you know, you don't need to, if you get to a place where you find yourself comparing yourself or want to live up to standards that's not real, and it's disturbing your inner peace, that's where you just unfollow certain things and people, you know. And I'm more into motivational stuff, so that motivates me, it empowers me, it actually adds value. So I think yes, as much as social media can be something else, it can also be a powerful tool. So in your opinion, how can social media be used in a positive and more motivating and encouraging way for our young people?
Interviews such as this.
Yes.
I mean, if this video went viral or whatever, it's gonna encourage someone. Oh, I hope it's gonna encourage someone. And then I think we post like positive quotes and positive captions every now and then, but we don't really realize that caption or post that we posted might be just something someone needed to hear that time. So I think there's like a positive side of social media when it comes to posting, because you post something and it's like you strive to be a better person, or you strive to be that type of person, but not like that person, just like the eigenskappen vanuit.
Yeah, I totally get you. Like, you take and you learn. It's good for business. I mean, people use nowadays as for their businesses to promote yourself.
To promote them.
Yes. So it can really be powerful if you just know the how-tos and the pros and cons, and how it can actually contribute to your growth as a person.
It's like with Miss Heidedal also. We had to create a page, our modeling page.
Yeah.
And through that page, you need to post pictures during this journey, so people can scout you, for people to see potential or whatever they need to see. And I think that's how you grow also in the modeling industry now. For instance, when people see your pictures on your page, they're gonna want to interact with you, they want to number whatever it may be. And I think that's also a positive part of social media.
Yeah, definitely. So you should focus more on that part instead of the negative side of it. How did you push through the noise of the world and stood firm in who and what Angelique is about and your beliefs?
One thing about me, I'll cry.
Yeah.
Really. I don't need an invitation to cry, honestly. If I have to cry, I cry. If I have to sleep, I sleep. If I have to Netflix the whole day, I'll also do that, as long as it's gonna benefit me at the end of the day. And like I said before, if it's something I can change, I'll try and change. But if it's something that I can't change, then it is what it is. I just have to accept and then just grow through it, or whatever it is.
Yes. Yeah, like the noise, and when I mean the noise of the world, it's that voices, that negative voices. And when I hear you say you cry when you want to cry, it's basically you sitting in your feelings and working through whatever you need that day.
Yes.
What you're going to give yourself. That's what Angelique's going to give Angelique.
Yes.
That's
yes.
Yeah, ne?
She's going to cry. She's going to cry until she feels better.
Yes.
Cry until you feel better.
Yes, and you don't need any validation for it, you know. How do you practice self-love?
I have a lot of mirrors. Like I look at myself 24/7, every 10 seconds. When I turn this side, there's a mirror. There's like literally mirrors everywhere. But I also never misses a selfie opportunity. Sunset pictures, whatever the case may be, I take pictures. And that's how I practice self-love. And I can even spot like now and then a pimple or like a new spot without even realizing it. I really I can spot a pimple from far.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really plumb me. I don't care.
Yes.
You need to check up on those strong people. Check up on those friends that's always smiling, always happy, always bubbly. Because you never really know what's going on behind the selfie or behind the back doors. It's really true.
Yeah.
It's not always about like the likes or
Yes.
the followers. It's like the memories you create. Like you can lose your phone now. If you log into Facebook or Instagram or whatever the case may be, your pictures are still there.
Yes.
Whether it's the ugly or crappy picture, it's for memories. Right.
Yes. You reflect and also see how you've grown as a person. Because I get many people would say, "Yo, het ek dit gesê?"
Ek voel geluk. Right?
But yeah, that's how we grow and learn. I would like to know a word of encouragement to our young ladies. It's Youth Days around the corner, and just for you to encourage them to push through. What word of encouragement can you give our young people out there?
It's really okay to not be okay sometimes. It's really okay to go through stuff. And as I said before, I think you should put my number here somewhere for people to call me whenever they want to cry. Because then we can like have a cry part. Yes. I promise you're gonna feel so much better after that cry. Like if you have to cry, cry. If you have to sleep, sleep. If you have to eat all the food, eat. As long as it's gonna benefit you at the end of the day. As long as you're gonna feel better after that meal or after that cry or whatever the case may be. And I think if you accept that you don't have to go through all the good days the rest of your life.
Yes.
You have to go through bad days also, and I think that's how you grow. That's how you get your personality. That's how you get your strength and your weaknesses, and just like accept who you are, accept your flaws, and be raw, be real.
Yes, yeah. And rare because you are rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can people get you, see you, just we just want to know what you're up to. What's next?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm everywhere. No, but I'm currently busy with like schoolwork, studies, and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm gonna continue with this fundraiser, Heidedal thingy piece of me, and then I have upcoming gigs also. So I'll post here and there pictures and content, and then but it's all gonna be on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Social media basically.
Yes.
But that's like the positive part of social media.
Yes, Definitely, we need positivity, and from our young people, I mean, it motivates us. I mean, people, the younger kids look up to you guys because they think, die ander mense goed iets man, verstaan nie? So they need our young ladies and our young men to set an example. So we celebrate you, we're rooting for you, and may this journey that you're embarking on, may it be blessed. And I know it's going to be blessed because you are faithful and you are such an inspiration to so many young ladies out there, and we are rooting for you. Know that the Rare fam is rooting for you.
Thank you, Dean.
I really appreciate you taking the time to speak to us today. You're absolutely beautiful from the inside out, and we love you from the side. Anything else you'd like to add before I say goodbye?
Wear it,
Own it.
and own it, and that's the truth.
Yes, and the truth shall set you free. As we were born to tell our stories, and what I always say is that there's no testimony without test. So whatever we go through, there's a testimony in it. So I just want to leave with that.
Thank you, Auntie Dean.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to say my goodbyes.
Wow, what a powerful conversation that was. It is so important to just, encourage our youth to be surrounded in environments that allow them to explore in a positive way, knowing that they are not boxed, limited, or caged, and that they can do anything they put their minds to, providing our youth with opportunities and the knowledge just to, use these powerful tools and to implement it in a positive way, instilling self-determination and self-belief. Don't forget to share this video. I think this was a powerful conversation. Share it, turn on notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the other stories that's about to take place, the conversations with our Rare fam. And I just want to thank you for watching this video today, Rare fam. Don't forget, you were born to tell your story. So speak it, wear it, own it. Until next time, bye.